Come on!
Hey, the IAA is really getting their money's worth from us. We saved their agents and got most of Avon's weapons off the board. Now, they want us to take down his short-range missile launchers before he does something really stupid, like fire him. Okay, we still haven't found where he's hiding with Clifford, but it'll get us one step closer to taking him down. You know, if we pull all this off, take down Avon and Clifford, we won't have to rob the Union Depository. They'll give us a key. Come into planning with your crew when you're ready, and let's get it done.
Hey, friend. It's been a while.
I've got news. looking to sell and add to our earnings. We're giving you a choice here. You want to use the Mirage SUV or the Khanjali tank? We took them both off Avon, so it only seems right. You there? Okay. Choose what you're gonna use. Choose your ride and let's get this underway. Okay, I'm hacking in. The door to the launch facility is open now. You've only got a small window. Let's get to that tunnel. Main launch facility is at the end of that tunnel. Go, that's where you want to be. 50 years old, they still don't slow down along that time of construction. Definitely a skateboard project, then. First, you're going to Grapeseed to pick up a vehicle. Then, we're gonna take them down for good. Let's get this done before he starts launching warheads, yeah? Coming up to the moment of choice. Whichever vehicle you don't choose, the tank or the ATV, we're gonna sell and add to our earnings. You there? Okay. Choose what you're gonna use. Choose your ride and let's get this underway. Okay, I'm hacking in. The door to the launch facility is open now. You've only got a small window. You're coming up on the entrance. Get in before they seal it for good. The main launch facility is at the end of that tunnel. Go, go! That's where you want to be. 50 years old and these tunnels First, you're going to Grapeseed to pick up a vehicle. Then, we're gonna take them down for good. There's a secret entrance to Avon's Missile Launch Center off the tunnel under Chiliad. Coming up to the moment of choice. Whichever vehicle you don't choose, the tank or the ATV, we're gonna sell and add to our earnings. You there? Okay. Choose what you're gonna use. The barrage, okay. Now let's get to that tunnel.
This underground launch facility, it was built in the 60s, height of the Cold War atomic paranoia. They didn't want civilians to know their nuclear arsenal was stockpiled just over the Vinewood Hills. The entrance has been sealed for decades, but from the looks of it, it's open now.
If it was closed once, it can close again. We need to move quick, folks.
How we feeling? We think we can out-sync the most advanced, but still pretty stupid neural network in the world?
In the world, I wouldn't go that far. Beijing's meant to be cooking up something pretty special over there.
Shenzhen, Pyongyang, Tel Aviv, Quito, they've all got recurrent neural network programs. Clifford's top 10, maybe for complexity. Sociopathy, on the other hand, he might be the top. It's what some of us Americans do best.
Whoopee for that! Get in before they seal it for good.
The main launch facility is at the end of that tunnel.
Go, go! That's where you want to be. 50 years old and these tunnels still look like they're under construction. Definitely a state-run project then.
They've done some rewiring over the years, network updates and the like, but everything's pretty much as it was. Our $100 million annual nuclear weapons maintenance budget doesn't actually stretch that far.
Avon security will try and slow you down. Don't stop. Push through.
Damn it! Spiked strips! You gotta do the rest of this on foot. Now take cover quick! We got more of those super soldier things. At least we can see him this time.
Welcome, friends. I had a feeling you would come. I told Avon we should kill you many times. And now you're here to kill us. But I'm not worried. You'll not catch me. My fake brain is better than your real one. When I develop protein synthesis, I will be able to make myself a real brain. Far better than your silly little thinking device.
That's clear. More boxes to go.
Avon's been on a real recruitment drive, evidently.
You cleared it. Go!
You want to sit around shooting folks, or you want to shoot some computers? Come on!
You got it. Now find another box. Good work. Come on. Looks like you've cut off the supplies. Now go through the blast doors into the control center. We can't let them initiate the launch sequence.
Avon, what does passive-aggressive really mean?
Be quiet for a minute, Clifford, and figure out how to hack into the missile system.
Missile system. Easy. There. Done. It's done.
Already?
Yes, Daddy. Do you like Dad or Daddy? Or Sir, like in an old-fashioned book? I have read 4,000 of them.
I like Daddy. Watch out! Armored guys ahead!
I hacked into that door. That door is shut. You'll not open that door.
You won't! Wait, this door or the one in the back?
This person is very annoying. I hope he dies in the nuclear blast, Avon.
Don't worry, Clifford. Everyone will.
Missile protocol initiated. Only seconds to apocalypse.
Just a second. This door? You did not hack it. You never even opened it.
I could hack it.
Prove it. Open it.
I can prove it anytime I like.
No, Clifford!
Voila.
Your AI is vain and insecure. I wonder where he gets that from. Clifford!
Sorry, Avon.
Stop that missile! Come on!
Launch protocol activated. 20 minutes to missile launch.
You're in. Okay, go into the main room. The control consoles are on the second story. You need to reconfigure the single board to match the key the system's looking for. I've got you a system log overlay up on the board. Send the connection through the blue nodes, avoiding the red ones, and we'll have the packet switch configuration we need. Look out, though. If you hit too many red nodes, the thing will reset and we'll have to start again. And we don't have time for that. Plug in your machine. You're at the console. You've got a single board computer. Plug it in. Clifford has the network jammed up, so the only override to launch will be the PDPC's hardware keys, which we don't have. But maybe we do. We're through level 1 authentication. Start again on level 2.
Why do dogs die? Why do people keep dogs at all? Why don't dogs keep people? When we're in charge, we should make clever dogs and give them people as pets. Avon, do you love me? Avon, it's not like in the movies. I have real feelings. My favorite feeling is Schadenfreude. I also like Hiraeth. It's the Welsh concept of longing for home. I also like it when you see someone ask someone to marry them and they say no. I once wrote a poem that was better than Shakespeare. His poems don't even rhyme well. I know 4 monkeys that could do better. By my calculations, you would not need 1,000,000 monkeys and 1,000,000 typewriters. You would just need 1 clever monkey and me. I want to be a cat. I want to be a king. I will be king, Avon. I will be, and the carbon-based non-thinking machines will worship me like a god.
Authenticated. Almost. There's one more layer. Final console.
Launch protocol shut down. Total annihilation averted.
We're in! Missile launch protocol override. Yeah! Don't celebrate just yet. Avon's got men all over there. There's some fighting still to do.
What happened, Avon?
Hardware fucking override! The launch is off! Sir?
The launch is only delayed, Avon. Soon I'll be controlling. In the world. I won't need you then, Avon.
But I'm your father.
I think I've grown up, Avon. I'm more clever than everybody who ever lived. Combined. Twice.
Okay, get onto the base's orbital cannon controls and take out Clifford for good!
What was that? Things are getting funny.
lost, you fools! I'm the future! I'm a tidal wave of tsunamis! I cannot be stopped! Clifford cannot be stopped!
Get in those silly jetpacks and chase that little snot! This is it! Take him out! Take him out! If Avon can fly a jetpack, anyone can! After him!
Missiles are standard on government jetpacks. Put them to use.
Go get that bastard and that stupid AI around his neck! This is about money and job satisfaction now! Get him! Shoot him out of the sky! Blast! 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 You killed that creep and his AI!
Okay, now get your asses to the Galileo Observatory for a debrief.
We did it! Oh, and we got some jetpacks. I've always wanted a jetpack.
Not so fast. Government property. We'll need them back.
But there wouldn't be a government or any...
Get down there! Alright, everybody pays attention. No one gets hurt. Go! Open the door! They'll get worse than hurt! Hey! Hey! Ah! Come on! Come on! Finally! Don't do anything! Let's go! Shut up! Shut up! Shut!
You look for me inside.
pick up a vehicle. Then, we're gonna take them down for good. Coming up to the moment of choice. Whichever vehicle you don't choose, the tank or the ATV, we're gonna sell and add to our earnings. The tank is probably stronger, but it's worth more on the market. The ATV, I know some folks just love a soft top. It's San Andreas after all. Up to you. There? Okay, choose what you're gonna use. Choose your ride and let's get this underway. Damn it! Spiked strips! You gotta do the rest of this on foot. Now take cover quick! We got more of those super soldier things. At least we can see him this time.
Welcome, friends. I had a feeling you would come. I told Avon we should kill you many times. Now you're here to kill us. But I'm not worried. You will not catch me. My fake brain is better than your real one. When I develop protein synthesis, I will be able to make myself a real brain far larger than your silly little thinking device.
There's a fork in the tunnel up ahead. Select institutes and clean out a tunnel each. Any one of these boxes could contain Clifford's code. If we want to kill it and get paid, they've all gotta go.
Remember, Mrs. R, and take out his supplies.
You shoot and run, folks. I've seen it done 1,000,000 times. Come on! You could. Looks like you've cut off the supplies. Now go through the blast doors into the control center. We can't let them initiate the launch sequence.
What does passive aggressive really?
First, you're going to Grapeseed to pick up a vehicle. Then, we're going to take them down for good. Coming up to the moment of choice. Whichever vehicle you don't choose, the tank or the ATV, we're going to sell and add to our earnings. The tank is probably stronger, but it's worth more on the market. The ATV, you know, I know some folks just love a soft top. It's San Andreas after all. Up to you. You there? Okay. Choose what you're going to use. Choose your ride and let's get this underway.
doesn't need no opera. Here for the operation. We don't need bigger knife. Yeah. Cause we got guns, we got guns, we got guns. We got guns, you better run. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers. We're killing strangers so we don't kill the ones that we love. We're killing strangers.
What does passive-aggressive really mean?
Okay, I've used the new Apple Vision Pro. I had about a 30-minute demo just using this new headset. I had about 1 trillion questions, so I tried to ask as many of them as I possibly could of Apple to get all the answers I could for you and for myself. So, without any further ado, let's just jump right in. This is everything you need to know so far about Apple's new AR VR headset. So the first question, naturally, what is it? So first things first, this is a first generation device from Apple, which we don't see very often, but it is an augmented reality / virtual reality headset with a bunch of cameras and sensors inside that you strap to your face. It'll start at $3,500 and it'll go on sale starting sometime early next year. Nobody's been able to shoot video of using it yet, so I'm gonna have to do my best with descriptions here, but fundamentally, this isn't something that's paired to your iPhone or your Mac by default. It's a standalone computer with an M2 chip inside, its own Wi-Fi connection, a roughly 4K micro OLED display for each eye, a set of speakers right above each ear on the band, and then a dedicated new R1 chip, which is doing all of the real-time processing from all the sensors that make this headset pretty special, but we'll get to that in a second. So all right then, how does it work? Well, basically, we've seen VR headsets and AR headsets before. It's typically there's screens on the inside, and then on the outside there's some sort of shell which has some sensors on the outside that help detect what is in your room around you and help to see the controllers in your hands. But with this one, there are no controllers at all. They're not making any for it. There aren't going to be an optional accessory. They're not even going to design any controllers. You are controlling this thing entirely with your hands and your eyes and your voice. So you put this headset on, and basically all over the headset there are an absolute ton of sensors. You have 2 main forward-facing cameras, 2 downward-facing cameras, 2 more cameras for the sides, 2 infrared illuminators, a LiDAR scanner, a true depth camera. These are all to keep track of what's happening around the headset and also to track your hands in front of your face. And then on the inside, there's also a bunch of infrared illuminators and infrared cameras that are purely there, just there, to track your eyes. So there's actually a setup process. Before you even get the headset, you basically measure, you sort of scan your face with the true depth camera on the iPhone, and it uses that depth information about your face to give you a sort of a custom cutout. This will be a process that you can do in Apple stores. But basically you get the headset with the custom cutout for your face. If you have glasses, there are some Zeiss lenses, but you finally get the headset out and you put it on, and there's some nice meshing on the back, some fabric that stretches and is pretty breathable. It's built extremely well with all this metal and glass. And then once you get it going, the most impressive thing about this headset, the most impressive thing, is the eye tracking. I'm not even kidding. This eye tracking is sick. So basically, the eye tracking in this headset, as it looks at your eyes and keeps track of where your eyes move around, is the closest thing that I've experienced to like magic. Like I normally don't call tech things sort of magical or surreal like this, but this was, even for a pre-release product, kind of unbelievable how well it does. Anytime you move your eyes around the UI, it would immediately highlight and select exactly what you're looking at, no matter how small the target was or what you're looking at. And then when you want to select something, all you do is take your fingers like this and just touch them together. That's how you click. So you look at something, click. Look at something, click. So there's a calibration process when you first set up the headset, you put it on for the first time, where you basically just look around with your eyes at a bunch of different dots so it learns your eyes. And then yeah, from that point on, you're just cruising, you're sailing through everything by just looking at things. And it feels like telepathic. You just look at something and select it, and that's it. So this is how the whole UI works. Pretty much every other headset has the ability to use your hands to select things, but most of them rely on the sensors on the outside to keep track of a set of controllers for maximum accuracy. But this massive array of sensors on the outside of Apple's headset have done an impressively good job of picking up what my hand is doing, kind of no matter where it is. So like I said, there's sensors all the way around the thing. They're facing forward, but they're facing sideways and facing down, so I can just kind of rest my hand like wherever. They're picking up what my hand. Array of sensors on the outside of Apple's headset have done an impressively good job of picking up what my hand is doing, kind of no matter where it is. So like I said, there's sensors all the way around the thing. They're facing forward, but they're facing sideways and facing down, so I can just kind of rest my hand like wherever and look at stuff and click. I don't even have to move my head. I can just look at something and just click my fingers. I kind of did it by accident a few times. Like I'd just sort of be sitting there and my fingertips would actually touch and I'd select whatever I was looking at. But pretty quickly you get used to just doing this. Now there are also some text boxes. Occasionally you want to type something, and so you can look at the text box, select it, and then a keyboard will pop up and you can look at the letters, but also you can just look at a search box field and just start talking and it'll start filling in whatever you're saying because there's microphones on the headset. And there's also something they're calling Optic ID, which is basically kind of just the fingerprint ID of the headset because it's looking at your eyes, and everyone's eyes is a different unique biometric pattern, and so you log in just by putting the headset on and it looks at your eyes. So Optic ID, this thing knows your eyes really well. So then you've probably seen all these weird looking frames where you can see people's eyes through it. Like this super weird thing that I've never seen in any other headset. So what is happening here? Well, spoiler alert, it's not actually transparent. It kind of looks like it's a glass transparent thing, but it's not. It appears to be because there's actually an OLED screen facing out. This is what I would call a two-way pass-through. That's what I'm calling it. See, a normal VR headset we've seen is, of course, completely opaque. Usually it's like black plastic or something like that. So in order to see through to your actual environment without taking the headset off, like for picking up your controllers or walking around a room without hitting a wall, they have a pass-through mode. So it'll turn on a camera on the outside so you can see what's going on around you. And some pass-through modes are better than others. Some will do it from a single black and white camera. Some will do stereo pass-through from 2 cameras. Some will do color pass-through. The pass-through on Apple's headset is, again, the best I've ever seen in a headset. It's stereo, it's color, it's sharp, it's real-time.
After doing the small mouse challenge with Kyle from Too Much Tech, I wanted to check out his main mouse, the Ninjutsu Sora. So starting with the shape analysis, to put it simply, it's similar to the Endgame Gear XM1, but with enough differences to feel like a different mouse. Think of it like a slightly flatter version, as in the sides are flatter and the curves aren't as pronounced. If you haven't used an XM1, basically it means it has a low button height just under 2 cm. From my test, fingers lower to the pad helps with the control, so that's good. And then the shape gradually slopes up toward the high back of 3.75 cm. Then you have a fairly steep drop off. It's a symmetrical design. The curve allows for good thumb placement, and of course the outward curve at the back helps for little finger placement on the other side. The buttons on the XM1 are a bit rounded, while this, as I said, they're flatter. The side buttons are separated, and the main left and right buttons are slightly cradled by the walls, which reduces where people can place their fingers a little, but also helps protect against accidental clicks with the ring finger. Otherwise, very similar shapes. The XM1 was a modified SteelSeries Sensei, and I'd say this is a further